ourself, the channel that's on YouTube, we used to do shows on Friday nights all the time. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, dude, I used to have long hair almost as long as yours, man.
And I think we're on. Oh, yeah. I think we're live. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Everything took a digger there.
Oh, okay.
Second. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another day in the Milky Way. Al, you're froze up. We got Big Al here. He's going through California. Yeah, Al, we're holding. You're holding too. You're kind of frozen, but that's all right.
How about now?
You're moving. Okay,
yes.
and we're joined. Yes, we can see you now. Okay, everyone, we're joined here with we got Big Al and we got David Castle on tonight. Welcome, everybody. I don't know how long Al's gonna have his signal. So Al, I got you, and Perry. There's Perry. Hello, Perry. How you doing?
Hi.
Driving the bus. So you guys.
Yeah, and I'm shotgun, baby. I
got shotgun
do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Here we are in Cali, man.
That's right. Hey, so anyway, we want you to give us a little update on your cards and stuff. So while everybody's
all right. Well,
I'm trying to boot this thing up so I can see what's going on in the chat room and stuff. You tell them all about your cards.
All right. Well, I can show you what is left, if that's what you want, because they're going quick. So okay. Teresa's helped me. She's a big help now, and she's keeping me lined up here with what's going on. So, and thank you, Teresa, for your help. I love you. You want me to read off what's available?
Yeah. Just give us an update. What's available? How's it going? Maybe what the outlook is for, or how many you got left before you can get everything going on here.
All right. So I sent you the up-to-date of what's already taken.
Yep.
Okay. There is a change. There is one change in the cards. Brian Barnett's going to be the ace of diamonds. And Chloe Mills is going to be the two of diamonds, as far as I know. But Wayne Steiger's the two of clubs. Deborah's the two of hearts. So let me read off what is left. Okay.
Yep.
Did I lose you?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. We're listening.
All right. I'm going to switch screens, but you should still be able to hear me. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, can you still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. So, let's see here. Available cards left are. We'll start off with the. All right, here we go. All right, I got it. So we got in hearts. We have the 3, the 8, and the 9 of hearts. All right, so you want to write that down?
Yep.
You with me so far?
The 8, I'm right. I'm going to write these down, and I could post them too. The 8,
yeah.
The 8 of hearts.
8 of hearts, the 9 of hearts, and the 3 of hearts.
Wow, the hearts went fast.
Yeah, so that's it for the hearts. All right, going to the clubs. 3, 5, 6, and 10.
Okay.
All right, going to the spades.
Spades.
2 of spades. 4 through 10 of spades.
Wow, there's a lot of spades.
Yeah. And then lastly, diamonds. 3, 4, 5, and 8.
Okay. Sounds good. I got it all wrote down here. So,
So that's what, 18 cards? That's 18 Soul Tribers left.
yep. Yep.
I believe that's correct. Let's see, wait a minute. Did I do that right? 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So
9.
now listen, everybody, you got to get your, email him, with a picture. You got to have a picture. And, what else do they got to have?
It'd be nice if they could tell me the zodiac sign.
Zodiac sign. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't give you a zodiac sign. I gave you my dog. Yeah.
I gave him my dog zodiac sign.
No,
Yeah.
I had a picture of my dog with me.
Yeah, no, I couldn't pass that up, man. Your dog was too cool, sticking her tongue out.
Yeah, my dog is always cool.
Yeah, I couldn't resist that one, Robert.
I love my dog. She's great.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do without my dogs. I tell you.
I really think these cards are going to have some power to them. And not only that, you know, like in the deck of cards that give you the directions and rules and all that, you know, the deck of cards. Well, Trina's going to make up some bullets on Brian's teachings, you know, and what it all means. And that's going to be in the deck too. So, and plus I'm going to have a couple of wild cards with Brian Barnett's wild cards on there. So,
Oh, wow.
So between that and the 2 jokers, right, Julianne Payne and Joanne Gypsy, that'll be 4 wild cards. So in the game of spades, each player can have 1 wild card.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
How many cards does the Uno deck have? Maybe he could do like an Uno or a goldfish or.
Well, you got what, 52 plus the 2 jokers, right? So that's 54. And then you'll have 2 Brian Barnett wild cards. So that gives each person a wild card in the game of spades.
Yeah. Well, I was taking it into the future, Al, like for the next deck, because there's going to be so many more people coming in.
Well,
you're going to have to do an Uno or maybe a goldfish or an old maid deck for the new people.
Al, I think you're setting yourself up a lot of work. Tell us how much work this is putting these cards together.
Well, you know, Perry's driving right now, right?
Yep.
And I'm supposed to be sleeping for 10 hours.
Yep.
But guess what I'm doing instead of sleeping?
Making cards.
Making cards.
Okay, everybody. You understand? He is working really hard, losing sleep to help you all out and get your picture up there. So for what it's worth, we need to send good thoughts and intentions and love to Big Al because he needs it.
Al's going beyond the call of duty just to bring, you know, a little relief to your Ascension symptoms by bringing you happiness and joy into your life. Him and Perry, you can't get. I mean, that's the new odd couple.
Yeah, well, the thing is, David, that these cards are going to last forever, man. It's going to go generation to generation. And I promise you, it's going to bring in some power when you're playing cards.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah. So I like the idea. The idea is, have you found a company to print the cards?
I have. I've got 2 companies I'm looking at. And of course, you know, like anything else, the more you make, obviously, the cheaper per card it becomes.
Yeah. So how many decks you got to order right away? Kind of like.
Well, obviously we need to order, you know, obviously for the ones that are involved. So I'm going to guess they're going to cost around $5.
How much you cut out right there?
I'm guessing about $5 per pack. I don't know.
Oh, that's nothing. Heck, you know, you buy a deck of cards in Walmart or at one of these thrift shops or whatever, you know, selling amusement and stuff for crap, and they're $10. You know what I mean?
Really? Wow.
Oh yeah. You know,
For a regular deck of cards?
yeah, when they got somebody's advertisement on, I went to what was it? A national park, and they had, you know, I got the deck here somewhere, and they had just bears and stuff, and it said such and such national park. And freaking, I swear, like 5, 6, 10 years ago, whatever it was, I paid almost $10 for those cards. But I thought, wow, what a good souvenir.
Wow.
You know, so
Well,
like,
should I farm it out to I don't even want to say the country's name.
Poopa. There you go.
There's a bear.
I'm talking in gibberish. Gotta love it. I don't
Well,
think I can say that again twice.
It really doesn't matter who I send them to because they're probably sending them off to that country.
Yes, probably. Well, regardless of what it is, you know, it's gonna be good, and at least we'll have the cards. You know, that's what counts.
Well, I want to do you know the game of Twister?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do the Milky Way Soul Tribe Twister game. I
Matt.
want to do the Milky Way Monopoly game. I mean, the sky's the limit. Get it?
Right.
The sky.
The sky, yes. Well, you know, the thing is you get the cards started, it'd be great. Somebody had suggested, I forget who it was now, they suggested a tarot deck. I thought, you know, that's pretty cool too. And so what I'm gonna say is, if you want a tarot deck, start making up the cards, and Al will hook you up with somebody who can print them. How about that? Somebody put in some other effort. Al's making a deck of cards. Come on now, we got to all work together.
You know, I'm never gonna get any sleep, man. You're killing me.
You could have a clue game and have Big Al did it with a wrench in his semi.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it. I really appreciate your hard work, and I'm sure everybody else does too. And here's the thing, you know, once you get the cards made, now remember, people, buy a set of cards. That's what because somebody's gonna have to dish out this money for all those packs of cards in the beginning, isn't they?
Well, as you know, Robert, startup production, and machine shop, you know this. It costs more money on setup charge than it does the actual part.
Yeah.
And so if we can sell these online, you know, like T-shirts, you know, whatever, you know, Soul Tribe T-shirts, it'll pay for, you know, the internet time, you know, the Zoom and all the overhead that you're, you know, for the expenditure that you're accruing right now. So,
well, I would like to get some T-shirts going with the, you know, the new Soul Tribe thing. I know. See, I got my messenger shirt, but I don't know. I haven't looked on the thing. Are they still selling those messenger shirts?
Yeah, they still sell them.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I was thinking about getting another one or so, but I you know, we should probably try to get the you know, Soul Tribe shirts now or something. But you know, I ain't in this to make money, you know, to whatever. I know people like the shirt. You know, I know I do. I always have, you know, I get the shirt back. You know, what the heck? You know, I know Wayne had a shirt. I bought Wayne's shirt too.
I don't know if Marsha's on chat or not, but
no, I haven't seen her.
Okay,
but if she is, hello, Marsha.
Yeah, I just want to say that these pyramids are off the chain. Okay, they're beautiful, and I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah, beautiful.
That's
nice.
Awesome.
Okay, and you got the copper in there. You've got the all kinds of different elements in there, metals, crystals from you know, different places, and you know, I'm sure she gets them from all around, but obviously from Arkansas too. But I've got another pyramid that has a hand carved wizard, Karen, Queen of Quartz.
Yeah, I seen that one. I think you sent me picture that.
Yeah, I think I sent you those pictures today.
Mm-hmm.
And she does beautiful work. So now this pyramid here, this has pushed away lightning storms off this truck in New Mexico.
Wow. That's
Literally,
amazing.
before we had this in the truck, I used to get hit with the storms every time. Every time now, just go on each side of us.
Wow.
So there you go.
All right. So does Marcia have a website now?
I believe so. I haven't really been to it because we usually see her on every Tuesday. So
yeah, I know. I think I texted her about the website thing, and I don't know if she texted me back about that. Otherwise,
well, yeah, maybe you can bring her on. Wow,
yeah,
look at that. Look at that sunset.
I know she works a lot, so but I would love to bring her on. And wow, that's pretty scenery out there, man.
That's sweet.
Yeah, man, it's. I'll tell you what, the cloud structure sometimes around here is incredible.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Have
yeah, I know.
Have you noticed how orange it's been the last few days? How orange in the morning? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't forget, Marcia's also got the rods of raw. I love these things. I just hold them in my hands, and just I mean, I just feel better after, sitting there meditating with them a little bit.
Yeah, during the full moon. I've had actually some headaches that have gone away from holding them rods. I don't get headaches that often.
Yeah.
I mean, rarely, but I did last week, and it went away almost within a very short period of time, without having to take an aspirins and all that. But oh wow, can you see the orange in the sun where the cloud is?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see.
The best way to do it though is use them in the sun or full moon.
Yeah, let's say that again, Dave.
The best way to use them is in the sun or the full moon. Like hold them, and I believe you place your right foot in front of your left foot while you're holding them, and that's the best way to do it. She sent me a link about all the rods of raw. You'll have to check that out.
Look at that orange sun now.
Mm-hmm.
Did I lose you guys?
No,
No, we
we're
got
watching
you.
the scenery. It's pretty
Look
good.
at that. Man, look at that sun. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It looks like the planet Jupiter.
Yeah. Your camera's catching it really catching it really good.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure on this cheap Samsung phone I got. Oh, I didn't mean to advertise that. Yeah, we got to be careful,
Yeah. You got to use gibberish.
So,
It's a Sagabulova phone,
Yeah. But if you can get Marsha on,
yeah,
that's really going to excite a lot of folks out there who would love to have some of her products. And so next week I'm going to have 3 pyramids in this truck. 3.
Wow.
Actually, we do have a small one here. Don't lose that small one. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 3 of those pyramids, boy, I'll tell you what, you talk about. Woo.
All right. Well, you know what? I put it out in the chat there. I'm hoping somebody finds the link to Marsha's channel, and they can post it in there. And if they do, I'll catch it, and then I'll try to post it in the description. I've been trying to do that because if I can try to put all that stuff in the description. It'd be nice, help people out.
Yeah,
that's what it all is. She works hard. She works like 2 jobs or something crazy like that. So, you got to give it to her, but she's making this stuff on the side, trying to help people out, and then she's working. Come on, people, give her kudos for that. Send her lots of love. If you can't send her money, send her love. Send the love.
Huh. Oh yeah. Well, I also have I also have the Milky Way. I have the Milky Way pendant necklace.
Oh, wow.
They glow in the dark.
Really?
Really do. Beautiful. Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
Uh,
That is way
get a good
cool.
picture of that. Really beautiful.
Yeah. You're starting to freeze up there, Al.
Okay.
I don't know how long
How
he's gonna
about now?
make it with us. Big open
still
country
here?
there, not made for cell phone reception. Is it? Anyway.
I still here?
Huh? Yeah, I can still see you. It's all good.
Okay. Here's the tree of life that she makes out of copper.
Oh yeah. Yeah, can you show us that?
Yeah. And
Kind of froze up.
so and if you want, I can show you where I sleep.
Well, that's all right, Al. We got you on the picture and it's not moving, so you're kind of we didn't see anything. That's too much information. I don't want to know where you're sleeping.
You don't want to see where I sleep.
No, that's for Perry to.
Yeah.
Sorry, Perry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with us.
Yeah.
It's all good.
So this must be where they do the Mad Max films, out in the desert.
Somewhere there. Oh, with all that smash up, they probably take it to a foreign country because there's probably too many regulations here for it.
Can you see that, or did I lose you?
Yeah, we've seen a truck, and it's not as good as it was. You're starting to lose signal, Al, little by little.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Al, thanks for coming on. We're going to get on with the discussion. Thanks for giving us an update. And everybody try to email Al if you want a card. And do it quick because there ain't many left. I know how many you had earlier today, and man, they went fast. So, good deal. Put in some more hard work. Get a little rest. Come on now. Get some rest, Al. Make sure you're good to go. Okay?
We appreciate you, Big Al, everything you do.
Yes. All right.
All right, Dave. You take care, man. All right, love you, brothers.
Yep. Drive
we'll
safe.
All right, we'll see you.
Yep. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. He's still. Bye. Still there. Maybe. Okay. I'm driving the bus, people. Al's frozen in place. I put him. I have to put him in timeout. Oh, maybe I got to end this stream or something here. Let me see.
Al's traveling in time right now.
Yeah. Okay. If I click on him, I don't know. More. Stop video. That didn't get rid of it. More. Stop. Oh, there, I got rid of him. Not that I wanted to, but bye-bye, Al. Thanks for coming on. Okay. Well, before we get started, I want to see who's all in the chat room. And we got a lot of people. We got 19 people, it says. We got Crystal MacArthur. Thank you, Crystal, for coming on. Me and Crystal are going to do a podcast on my podcast channel tomorrow. And I'll have that up probably by the next day or so. We have Pure Love Ascension. Lori. Me and Lori are going to be doing a book, One Truth. What is it? One Truth, One Law. I Create, or I Am, I Create. The book that Wayne was reading. We're going to be reading that come next week probably, or earlier next week sometime. Anyway, we're getting it all together. besides that, Lori has got, I think she's going to be doing tarot card reading on the 17th, I think it is, on Monday. So everybody tune into her if you haven't subscribed to her channel so you can get on to that. That's great. Deborah Trurex, hello. We got Steve from Slightly Slanted Sleuth. He changed his name, not 3-4 anymore. Slightly, it's easier to stay, Steve. Thank you. A lot easier to write down. Dark Samuel, thank you. Says, who made those? That was Marsha Price. Let's see, who else do we got here? Critical Thinker. Oh, I haven't seen you, Critical Thinker. Thank you for coming. See, not for a long time. Joanne, Dancing Gypsy, thank you for coming. I haven't seen her for a long time too. I seen Milky's mom was in the room too a little while ago. Michelle Can-Am Free, thank you for coming. All these people, I tell you, I really love. If I was in the chat room, I'd be going crazy with Crystal because me and her just go back and forth. We just chat up a storm. I mean, she's got such a bubbly personality. She's always laughing about everything. And then if you say something, she gets really sad. Then she starts crying. So either she's laughing or she's crying. It's one or the other.
High energy people like that.
Yes.
It's addictive to be around them.
Yes, I love it. She is so bubbly and sweet. She's really nice. She's just I had her and Tony Cherie. She was on one. I had him on. Man, we were just going on. It was a great night. I forget what we were doing, but we were on Zoom meeting and trying to put together a video clip and for Brian and yeah, it was for the new channel, and we were doing the thing, and it was great. Yeah, I invited you too, David, but you missed it. Oh well.
I was probably taking care of one of my elderly people that I have to run to the grocery store for now or do stuff for now.
Oh, well, that's all right. Oh, I see Trina just stopped in.
Yeah.
Hey, Trina.
Nice to meet you. See you.
Yes. Yeah. Gaza Cav, Teresa Danton. Hope I said that right. With the D part. Anyway, Teresa. Anyway, she's nice. She's always saying hi to me. So anyway, we're doing a good show. We had Al on. Trina, you missed Al. He was on the road. You're gonna have to rewatch. Crystal says, I'm living a continual supernova. Oh, that's great.
The energy feels like that sometimes because there's peaks and then you hit those valleys and you're up and down with this kind of energy.
Yes. Okay, so David, I tell you what, you helped me out so much, a lot. When I first started getting in the chat room and watching all this stuff, you were the one guy who spoke up and started giving me advice that really helped. And I see you do that for a lot of people. And from me to you, I want to say thank you. That is the nicest thing because it really helped me. And, not too many people out there were actually, wanting to do the one-on-one help. I mean, I'm watching and they're on the screen and they're saying their thing just like we are tonight. But you literally pick people and you say, do this, help me this way, do that. It will help you. Thank you.
It's really getting the person to believe in themselves and letting them know there's no one way that's right to do anything. It's the way it feels right to you. I mean, I can tell you how to do things and you start to get to that where you're like, okay, I can see where he was coming from, but sometimes you got to tweak it a little bit because this is your experience. It's not my experience. So, it's up to you to do the work that it takes to get there.
Okay. So with that said, from my experience, it was, I wanted to do the work. I wrote on my little whiteboards, work hard at it, learn, get knowledge. I wrote all those things down and I said, I need to do this. But guess what? I didn't know any of the steps. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know where to begin. That's where you stepped in and you said, hey, you know, what's going on? And then you said, why did you focus? Well, you know, that wasn't in the worksheet. You know, why don't you do this? You know, concentrate, pick out something. You know, it was just little things. But I thought, well, and then I went in it my own way. Just like you're saying, I went my own steps, my own path. But by you guiding me and saying, listen, you know, just do this, little baby steps, or focus on one thing. Go to sleep at night, and I did that. I focused, and Wayne was going to draw the card, and I went to sleep, and I focused, and I relaxed, and I did it in my own way. And the next day, I picked that card right off the bat. Boom! Right?
Yeah,
Boom.
you knew it too. You knew it.
Yeah, I didn't even have a second guess. It was like, that's the one.
I don't have time to think about any cards because I'm typing, you know, B.O.S.T.O and welcome or greetings. I don't have time to think about what kind of card he's going to pull. I'm greeting everybody.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. I thought about it when I went to sleep that night.
Yeah.
And then I concentrated on, I says, I am going to know the card. And then the next day, the first card that come to my mind, I knew that I was just going to say that card, and that was the right card. And I was so sure of it. I was sure as I got a, you know, bottle of tea in my hand. So
now, if you start to do that and to apply that everything in your life, then you'll never have another issue and another problem. You might get tests every now and then that you have to pass a test to see if that's really, really, you know, what your heart's in it for. But you get tests in life, and I mean, it's how you answer those tests. You probably got to where you are now because you got comfortable. You probably quit striving for something that you wanted, and you got comfortable in life. You know, yeah.
I think
this
everybody.
is all your experience about how far you want to take it.
Yes. So okay. So what else can I do? What are the other steps? See, that's the thing. Nobody says. It's like, okay, so is that my only step, or is there other steps? Like David Null, he was on, and he was like, you know, trying to do the meditation thing, and he said, this is the way I do it. You know, what's your version of how you do it? Some are going to be different for one person than another.
Okay, if I was to walk you through one of my meditations, first of all, I listen to music and I get myself in a good mood. Sometimes other things are involved, and I get myself in that. You got to get yourself in that frame of mind, and you get to hear like your favorite song or a song that's got lyrics that really speak to you, and you get yourself in that, and then you go into your meditation. And what I do on my meditation is once I've got all the 3D stuff, I know it's out of my head and I'm not thinking about a thing. I'm hearing my tinnitus. I'm hearing ringing in my ears. And that's all I'm thinking. I'm focusing on that and that alone. I go back to a time in my life, an event that brought me nothing but happiness, joy, and love. And for some people, it might be the birth of a child. For some people, it might be anything else, some kind of your kid graduating or you graduating, or maybe when you got married or lost your virginity, whatever that feeling that you had the most in your life that brought you that love and joy. You go back to that event and you're thinking about nothing. You got the details, and you stay in that event, and you start with your root chakra. You take a couple of deep breaths. Take a breath and you breathe in for 4 or 5 seconds. And then when you release it, try to do it very slowly. Keep it in 5, 6, 7 seconds. You try to get it so you're getting a lot of air in and you're letting a lot of air out. that'll help your body heal, and it helps you get into the proper state of mind. You're getting ready to take on the day. You're getting ready. It's getting ready to be yours. You're going to manifest all of this. This is coming to light in your day. And you take every day and you go by your root chakra again. You fill it up with that love and joy that you're getting from this event that happened in your past. And you're pulling the love and the strength from that event. And you're going to fill up each chakra by taking in a few deep breaths. And then when you release them a little bit longer. I picture, a lot of people picture it like a flame, like you're trying to start a flame, or you're trying to get something going. I have a fireplace where I'm at right now. So I'm used to stoking a fire in the winter time, and I get that flame go, or that coal going, and you kind of blow it sometimes and then it'll flame. That's what I'm picturing in my mind. I'm picturing a little red ball, or maybe it'd been a Merkaba, and I'm picturing that, taking a deep breath. I'm filling it with love and joy, and I'm letting all the other stuff that you don't need go. Let everything that don't serve you anymore. You just keep that love and joy that you're getting from that event, and you move up to each chakra, and you do that, and then you get to the top. You know, you can go further than your crown chakra. You know, there's other chakras that we're finding out now. But I mean, I do that every day, and that's how I start my day off. And then I go back to listening to music. We got all that. I feel great. There's nothing negative. There's no thoughts in my mind that have anything to do with negativity. And I've got all this around me, and it's all under my control.
Great. Yeah. See, and I've done that before, but unknowingly, I did kind of something similar to that, because I was like, you know, I was trying to do something, and I tried to say, okay, like you said, I wanted to feel love about something or send love, and I thought, well, how do I feel like that? You know, I want to send love to whoever it was at the time, because they needed help, right? So I did. I concentrated, and I thought of something just like you said, and then I imagined sending it out, you know, because then I felt like that, and that was closest I guess I ever. But that was something similar to that.
I always do that too right before I go to sleep, because I want to get all the 3D issues away from me before I go to, you know, higher realms. I don't want to take that stuff with me. I'm going to leave it all here. I forgive everybody. You know, it was just a day. So what? Somebody cut me off in traffic. I don't care that the lady at the grocery store shorted me 42 cents or some silly shit like that. I just move on with the day, you know, start off clean. And then when you go to sleep at night and you do that, you get, I mean, these get incredible dreams, and you'll start to have incredible experiences out of this world.
See, now that was the next thing is I remember you telling me some of this stuff about concentrating, and then before I would go to bed, I would concentrate on, you know, things like that. Then remember we worked into the dream thing. And then you kept saying, well, just try to remember your dreams. Everybody seemed to be having dreams at that time. And I'm like, man, I would wake up and I'm like, boom, it's gone.
Gone. That quick.
Yeah. And I wake up at night, and then, you know, I would remember, but I was so tired, and then I would just fall back asleep, and then poof, gone. I'm like, wow, where did that go?
Do you set your intentions every night before you go to sleep?
I try. Well, some nights. Most, if I don't pass out.
Yeah, same here. If I remember and I don't fall asleep watching something, then yeah, I'll do it most of the time.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I try to, and I do have better nights when I do set my intentions for the next day, or what I want, or what I want to know. And usually that's my intention all the time is, you know, set myself forth to better knowledge. understand the world that I live in, so I know how to navigate through it.
I sleep with a piece of cobaltian calcite in my left hand as well, and that always helps. I love that crystal when it comes to lucid dreams. Love that crystal.
Oh, that's neat. I don't even know what kind that is. Is that special?
It's kind of a really hot pink, purple, black, kind of a mixture, kind of a thing. Beautiful.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
real shiny.
Nice. Yeah, because I would have these dreams, and now some of the dreams I know were crazy. Like just recently here, I woke up one night. Now I went to bed, I was perfectly fine, and when I woke up, something happened physically happened, because I woke up, I had, now, kid you not, it looked like somebody hit my big toe with a hammer. And I had a black and blue mark from the top of my toe all the way down to my ankle.
And I'm doing stuff at night.
Yeah, I'm like, I know I did. It freaked me out because I went, I know I didn't go to bed like that. I'm sure I didn't go to bed like that. And, I wear big boots during the day, so and I take them off before I go to bed. And I'm thinking, I know that wasn't there. And the funny part is, my toe never hurt. It didn't hurt at all. I mean, it looked terrible. I still have a black and blue and a mark on the toe, but I'm thinking, I don't know where that came from. And I slept all night, and I don't remember getting up. I don't remember getting out of bed. I don't remember any of that. I woke up and there it was. And I'm thinking, man, I must have had to hit myself pretty damn hard to cause all that trouble.
Well, I like to, if I'm going to use a crystal and I want to get the energy, I like to put it in my left hand, the receptive hand. I don't want to use the projective hand. So I used to even sleep with a oven mitt sometimes on, so I would not drop this crystal. I've had some really, really, you can, when you get good enough to actually start controlling your dreams, you can ask your higher self during your intentions when you go to sleep. Like, you can ask it a question and you say, I want to have a dream about this tonight. Please give me an answer tonight. I'd really like to know what's going on here. It can't be what this is going on here. It can't be like it is. And you will get literally an answer that night.
Wow. Yeah.
When if you start controlling your dreams and realizing they're yours to control, it's incredible. You've opened another part of your life, and once you learn to control it, I mean, you literally can't wait to go to bed.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I know sometimes I even talk before I just talk out to the world. I'm the only one here except my dog, so it's like, I just speak it out. But I think I've maybe it doesn't come to me like when I wake up. I think it comes to me later in the day. Is that normal?
I've heard a lot of people too. Yeah, it's kind of, it's almost like when you first wake up is when it happens. You're not like totally asleep, but you're not totally awake. You're right in that middle stage. And that's when all the strange stuff happens. And if you start to feel like a big energy, there's a lot of people that talk about having, sleep paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
I know what sleep paralysis, because I've had this before, and it's not what they think it is. They were experiencing something from somewhere else, but they're too panicked to take deep breaths and just hold it through for like 3 or 4 seconds and realize that what you're feeling is just energy. That's all it is. It's just energy. It's not going to hurt you. I know it feels like I felt like my heart was going to literally explode out of my chest. And it was after I took some deep breaths, because I literally couldn't move. Literally, the only thing I could do was take deep breaths at the time. So I just took a couple of deep breaths, and you get through it, and you'll have these experiences, and then you're like, oh my God, that was incredible. And it's hard to explain. Once you have one, you know, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You got to get there to that point, and then you'll be like, you understand, and then you'll start searching, and you'll go down more rabbit holes. You'll follow the rabbit holes down.
Yeah, well, and see that's the thing. I know when I set my intentions and I concentrate, and like you said in the beginning, when I go to sleep, I actually sleep better, and I wake up better. And then when I get up in the morning, I do the thing that I read in that one book where it said that you imagine yourself as a golden body, and you shake off the old, and the oldness falls off, and then you're supposed to imagine yourself as a young child, and remember to the day, you know, when you were younger, and then, you know, think of a happy thought. And then I just think of happy thoughts of when I was a kid. And then, you know, and then that sets my day. And I have better days that way.
Absolutely. And even when somebody's having one of those experiences, it could possibly even be a negative entity. It could be a negative spirit feeding off your energy. But if you take it 2 or 3 breaths and get through that event, you'll understand that it's about you. They've all come because it's you. You know, there's something that's special. It's about you.
Yep.
You're not being told that the whole time. That's what the funny part about it is. You'll get the sense of humor later on.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You know, but that's the thing. You know, you got to go about it your own way. But then once you get it, you know, like I know my mood and my happiness is a lot better. Especially right now when a lot of people are down because, well, myself included, you know, I could be really a down person. And there are times when I think, man, I look around and I go, wow, I'm kind of lonely, you know, I got the dogs, you know, and then I'm thinking, well, you know, I'm here by myself, and I go to work and I really don't see anybody. And then I come home and man, if I go to the grocery store or something and the clerk says, hi, that's a big thing for me in a day. That like, wow, that's the first person to talk to me all day. You know, besides communications, I don't count communications on a phone or a computer or whatever as real communication. Do you?
No, I mean, back when I was a kid, I mean, we would even have to go to game rooms where you couldn't sit home and play an Xbox. You went to game rooms and you dropped quarters in, and you had to actually interact with other kids.
Yeah,
the kids energy from other kids.
They would all stand around that thing looking at what you're playing, like, oh, you'd have one guy on this side, get him. I'm thinking, oh wow, yeah, I remember that because I was a kid standing on the side because I was really bad at
Yeah, this experience is all about you, and you've left clues and hints to things in the things that you love to do the most. Now you need to find the hobbies that you love to do, and that might even be trying new things that you didn't know that you like to do. You might not know you like to do, you know, what you're going to get your messages in. So it's all about excuse me, it's all about you and finding, you know, the hints and the clues that put you on your path. You don't have to resonate with everybody. As long as you help one person and help them get on their path, then you're doing your job.
Nice. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how certain people either come into your life and improve it or take you down a path, or you come into somebody else's life and improve theirs, and then you don't see them again. I know I have, you know, I've helped somebody and never see them again, or I've done something, or somebody has come into my life, improved it, helped me, and then moved on. And you know, I'm very thankful for those people, but they literally lifted me up and said, you know, I know you need a boost. I came here, you know, I remember we were going to do this. I'm going to help you move to this spot so you can complete your mission. Is that true?
Yeah. It's all about you. It could be true. What, do you want it to be true? How hard did you want this game to be for you? Because you've left yourself hints, and you know you've made it to this far. You're on this frequency. So who's to say that you're just not waiting for an event to happen so you can remember the next thing or put you to the next part? I think there's going to be a certain event that happens, and we're going to start remembering more and more every day.
Oh, well, either that or, well, and that's the thing, is recognizing, like you said, those clues and remembering, and maybe our subconscious mind remembers. It's kind of like, well, I'm going to use an example with Brian, because this is one of those things that really stuck out, because he was putting out when, that's how I got here. And look at where we are now. I mean, if you would have asked me a year ago, I would be here doing this, I would have said, no way, no, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Instead of taking in the programming on TV or something, meditate. Use that time to meditate sometimes. You don't have to do it all the time. Or if you want to watch TV, take all the emotion out of it. If you're not, don't watch shows that upset you or make you mad. Only watch stuff that you makes you laugh. Don't let your emotions be played on by the programming.
Exactly. And then things that show up, I know, like, what is it? It's like spinning the roulette wheel. Like I like certain books, and certain ones will just come up, and it's like, I don't know why they come up, and then I'll get that book, or I'll read that thing, or I'll see a video, or something will show up in my life, and I'm like, do I take that and just put it to the side, or was that there put for a reason, and I should pick it up? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, even like coming out, like I said, going back to the thing with Brian. Now that was a big one, because I found Brian's channel, I started listening, and then the next thing you know, he said one day, hey, phone calls, and that was like, hey, I answered the calling, and then it was like he just dragged me in. Hey, you're gonna be on. You're gonna do. Hey, I want you on again. Come on again and again and again. And next thing you know, and then now looking back at his old videos, you can see that he was maybe not in the physical 3D realm, knew what he was doing, but like you said, the subconscious mind was saying, hey, I'm here. I'm helping him, and this and that, and I'm going to set this up, and here you go. He's going to take over.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, it's just amazing. It just blows my mind after I looked at Trina. Trina pointed that stuff out to me. And I was like, holy cow, you're right. The little keywords he said, things he did. I mean, even when we were off screen. But that just tells you that your subconscious mind is working in the background all the time. And like you said, you just got to pick up on the clues.
Divine timing. Everything happens for a reason.
Now, you told me that stuff a lot of times in the chat room too, and that helped out. And see, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate it, because you've helped other people too. I know, unless they didn't follow through, but it's very knowledgeable about that stuff.
It's easy to get down on yourself in this place because this is kind of a flip-flop place. But yeah, just know that you're here for the experience. There's a reason why you came here, and the reason is getting ready to happen here pretty soon. So just hang in there. You're on the right frequency. We're on the right track, and we'll get there. One at a time. We'll get there together.
Yeah,
we'll raise each other up to get there.
Well, yeah, and then raising each other up, and that's the thing. Everybody, and right now, see, this whole thing has ended up bringing a lot of people together, and really pushing it. Instead of dropping the ball, we all stepped up to the plate. Did you notice that? We all did.
Absolutely.
I mean, Lori did. She's going to have this tarot reading thing on hers. She's been doing more videos. Her channel's really good, and she does a good job. And she's helped me out too. And then, well, even you've been on more now than ever before too. You know, I mean, you were on Lori's, and you're
I
here.
love
You are
Lori.
tonight.
Yeah,
You know, I've got other people who had Crystal. She came on. She didn't come on before, and then I managed to get her on. And Big Al, he's coming on. He's making cards. You know, everybody's doing, which is good, and we need to, because I think the message I keep getting, and I keep telling you this, and I keep telling everybody this.
the most important thing is people are sharing their experiences now. And if they want to share their experiences, let them talk, let them share their experiences. Me and Brian was talking, he wanted me to come on his show one time. And then I was like, the next time you have an opening, somebody doesn't want to come on, you just let me know, I'll come on. Everybody was excited about coming on. And you don't like get in the way of that. If somebody's wanting to share their experience, let them share their experience, because they're probably in an environment where they can't share their experience, and they're getting to talk to people and they're excited about it. Let them get it out. Let them share it.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what Brian always wanted. He wanted everybody to get on
Absolutely.
and share their experience. He wanted to find out who they were and what they were about. And, you know, it was
He brought
great.
people
And
together. Yeah.
he brought a lot of people on, and I hope to bring those
Absolutely.
people on here again. I remember Zigzagzilla was on, and, you know, he's like,
Incredible.
bounce,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, he's just bouncing off the walls. Um, but the thing is it's good, and I like your thoughts on this, because it's really, I mean, I see the chat rooms going crazy. They're all like, yeah, it's connections. I think Trina said that. Where is it? Yeah, she said something about it's all about connections, and it is. We connect with each other, and you help somebody, and they connect with somebody else and pass that information on.
Yes, everything's an energy exchange. So make sure you've got a positive energy exchange, and you'll get a positive energy exchange. You're going to attract that person to you. You're going to be on the same frequency as them. So you get that energy exchange going, and then you could go in our Wayne show or this show beforehand, and then you do some meditation, and you get down in, and you leave all the 3D stuff behind, and you can feel that energy while you're in there, and it's very strong, very powerful, and that will get you through the rest of the day.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
like, well, exactly, the energy. It's, I swear, you know, when Brian kept saying, when he'd get on and he would do his show, he would feel the energy of all those people. And he's absolutely right.
yeah,
I mean, I get on and now I can feel the energy of all you people out there. I can feel all of that. I mean, in some way, it's just pumping me up. I feel like I'm, you know, exhilarated. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't, you know, you come on, it's late, I'm tired, and now I feel like I drank a bunch of tea or something. I got caffeine.
yeah. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, I was the first. I was an avid researcher first. I started researching things,
Yep.
and then after a couple of events happened, when I was researching things, it brought me to where I let everything go now. If I learn something, I don't hold on to it. I let it go, and I use the energy. And once you learn that you don't need the negative energy, you can push it aside. You don't need it. You can transmute it, and you can send it back to somebody. If somebody tries to be hateful or sarcastic, you can, you send their energy back with love, and they usually don't like that. But yeah, it's all about energy. All this is energy, and then it's you learning to control the energy, and you'll attract that energy to you.
Yes, yes, yeah. Being positive and staying positive. And then right now, in this crazy world we're living in, it's been really hard for people. I mean, I will put it plain. It's been really hard for people to stay positive, because you go outside, you see everybody with a mask on, and I know when I go to places with masks, not so many here, but when I do, like Walmart's the worst. People are wearing them, and it's scary. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a bunch of clowns running around, and I don't like it. You know, clown in the circus is fine, but man, it's kind of creepy and scary. And
Can you see my ear? Like I was in my wreck, and it cut off that part of my ear right up here in the top. A mask doesn't fit me real well. I was inside of a store today, and they kept getting mad at me because my mask kept falling off. So finally, I told them, I took my mask off, and I said, "Well, I'll tell you what." And I showed them my ear. I said, "You sue that hospital that tried to put my ear back on because it's not on. And other than stapling that thing to my head, that's the only way it's going to stay on. So I'm not wearing a mask in here. And if you throw me out, I'm going to sue you for discrimination."
Good for you.
Yeah.
What they do, they say, go ahead.
I just bought, I'll just like let me do it, and they told me to get out. So I got what I wanted and got out of there.
Well, hopefully this all ends someday and whatever. But,
Are you kidding me? I'm covering this face up. It's got to be like some kind of human, it's got to be some kind of violation to the humankind to cover my face up and not let everybody see my bright, smiley face every day.
Exactly.
Twisted Isby though has to be, he's got to be tougher than me because this is like 4 days growth.
Yeah.
And I can't stand it. I'm getting ready to shave it. I about shaved it off before the show, but I was afraid of the way it looked before the show. But yeah, I can. You all that have hairy faces, I don't see how you deal with that.
That's got to be hard.
Twisted Isby used to have this beard, and he's got this beard now, and I'm like, oh my God, how you do that?
Yeah.
He's tough. He's got to be tough.
I've never been a beard guy. I've always been a clean shaven guy.
Yeah. Me too, except for the hair.
Yeah, you got longer hair. I was trying to get some longer hair going because I read somewhere about something, but you know what? It's summer. I'm hot. I shaved it off myself.
If the creator wanted me to cut my hair, he wouldn't make it grow. I'm not wasting money cutting hair. I've always thought that was ridiculous.
Yep, there you go. Well, it looks like our hour is come and gone, but it's been a lot of fun, and I want, or you want to say some last words?
No, just if you got an experience, don't be afraid to share it. That's how we all grow. We learn from each other's experiences, and my message would be: if you have an experience and you're feeling the energy, learn what your energy feels like deep in meditation, and that way you'll know if another energy or another being is around you trying to mess with your energy. You know what your energy feels like. You'll know when somebody else's energy is around you.
Absolutely. You know, I think I want to just say something to that. I think a lot of people don't know what their energy is, and they're just on autopilot, you know, running through the world on autopilot, doing things over and over, going to work, coming home, not really paying attention to who they are. Really.
Well, I want you to think about this. Everything that you read about what the bad guys do with the MK training, they make a traumatic experience in that person's brain. And they're trying to and then they try to pull that person back to that experience to get past that. See, they're using that experience for a negative experience to get negative energy out of it. Yep. So of course it would make sense that if you do that for the positive, it's going to work for you. Yeah. And they admit that they're doing it. So, you know, just try it yourself. It might not be, you might not like it. It might not be for you, but if you give it a shot and realize this is about your experience, you might have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that thought. And that's good. I hope everybody learned something from that. I sure did. And you know what, David, we got to have you back on because this was really good. You know, I took up a little of your time with Al, but I wanted to get him on here about them cards because he's working hard on them.
Absolutely. Al's doing awesome work. Those cards, they look beautiful. We can talk about the orbs or the Arcturians. We can talk about anything. It'll be fun. Anytime we're together, it'll be fun, brother.
Did you get a card? Which card's yours? Did you get one?
I think he said I was going to be King of Diamonds. And then I said, ha, 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 I'm going to get Rufus to manifest that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. There we go. Rufus is at work right now. He's thinking about it right now.
Okay. Well, everybody, I love you all. Thank you for coming.
I'll shave next time.
He's going to shave next time.
Maybe I'll
And,
look younger if I shave.
oh, that's all right. I think you look perfect. Just the way you got a face for radio, right?
Absolutely. I brought Yoda with me.
Okay. Okay, everybody, be the frequency you want to receive. Love y'all. Oh, yeah, he did this. Yeah. All right. We're
Thank
good.
you, brother. That was
Woo!
fun.
That was good.
That was fun. As long as you get fun, maybe